beyond revenue. Breaks, just protecting my investment. Ask about me, integrity's not a question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for bout number 2 on the amateur card. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Fighting first out of the B2 Digital blue corner, he is trained in Jiu-Jitsu, representing Journey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, weighing in at 169.5 pounds, with a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. From Fort Wayne, Indiana, the menacing Wilson Lopshire. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the One More Gym red corner, is trained in Scrap Jitsu, representing Iowa Top Team in Linden Scrap Shack. Sponsored by KT3 Fitness and Travel Pet Creations, weighing in at 170.3 pounds, with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. From Clinton, Iowa, Dayton, Big D, Coyle. Josh Stewart, your referee.
All right, Rocky, I have an exception. You said he's the face. I'd rather him be the voice. Maybe you should be the face. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know if
maybe one of the girls. How about one
There we go. There we go. We'll let him be the voice.
Sorry, Brady. Just kidding.
Yep, definitely. That beard is pretty, Brady, but we don't know about that. Here we go. We start off fight number 2.
Right for the takedown.
Lopshire straight to the double. Right to side mount immediately is Wilson Lopshire. I don't think Dayton Coyle was quite ready for that shot straight from the get-go.
I mean, he looked like he was going to throw a right hand or something, went straight for the ground.
Wilson Lopshire straight to the back here, Chris. He's sinking in that rear naked.
I think he saw the scouting report. He knows that's a possibility, getting that rear naked choke.
Wilson Lopshire doing a good job here.
Dayton doing an interesting technique. He's trying to punch his opponent from the back right there. He has his back taken. He's in a terrible spot. He's trying to loosen up that choke a little bit, get the hands away. He can't really do it right now, so he's just saying, forget it. I'm going to take what I can. I'm going to punch my guy in the face. You got to be careful of that because it can help you get choked right now. See, right now he's getting it locked in. He's got to be very careful.
Wilson Lopshire's really squeezing on that, Chris.
Now is the bad part because you got him flattened out. You got to get that back to the mat, just like you did.
Wilson Lopshire's full mount as he loses it.
Very good defense right there, actually.
Dayton Coyle scrambling to his feet here as Wilson tries to drag him back down to the mat. Unsuccessful in that drag down as Wilson Lopshire. Oh, straight back to the double leg. Wilson Lopshire. He told us he was going to look for a big slam, Chris. Let's see, there it is. The big slam by Wilson Lopshire.
Right on the ribs. That can be very painful. Can break a rib if you don't land right.
He told us last night, did Wilson Lopshire, that he wanted a big slam for the crowd. He loves that big cheer when you hear those slams. He accomplished it here in round 1 of our second fight of the night.
Now he's looking to pass guard. He's in half guard right now, which is a very good position for jiu-jitsu. I think it's a horrible position for MMA, to be honest with you.
If you're on the bottom, correct, Chris?
Yeah. If you're on bottom, a lot of people like to get that half guard. You can do a lot of sweeps, a lot of reversals, but when you're in MMA, you just get hit.
Every time you reach under, as you would in a lot of jiu-jitsu technique, you're giving away a hand to protect your face as Wilson Lopshire moves into full mount.
Okay, now
Dayton Coyle.
Dayton has a very good job. He has wrapped around right now. The arm is stopping strikes from coming down, but wasn't able to hold it. Wilson got out.
Wilson Lopshire's landing a lot of those punches, bouncing the head off of the mat of Dylan Coyle, making Dylan Coyle scramble there to his knees.
Yeah, he cannot let that second hook get in. He just did. He's trying to get high. He's trying to shake his opponent off for being too high.
Wilson Lopshire, like my friend Alex always says, a lead blanket on Jupiter all over Dayton Coyle right now.
And man, has he been all over him from the back. You know, Dayton is doing a good job of surviving right now.
Less than 10 seconds left here in round 1.
Great round right there for Wilson Lopshire, but it's going to be hard to keep up that pace. You know, he expended a lot of energy. If Dayton can just, get back, rejuvenate, like regain his composure, he might have a good chance here, but he's going to have to keep his opponent off him a little bit better.
Wilson Lopshire definitely wanted that to the mat immediately on that. I think it caught Dayton Coyle a little off guard. We'll see if Dayton's ready for that to start off round 2.
There's a replay of that slam. And the way he landed, that
About a
can definitely
hand for
hurt the
your
ribs.
ring card, girl.
He landed right in the right spot.
Wilson's shoulder was right in the solar plexus there. Dayton Coyle. Chris, you and I both know, like you said, that is not a good position to be landed on your back.
Well, I mean, Dayton Coyle did a good job of surviving, but that took a lot of his energy too. You know what I mean? That's a very tiring to have a guy all over, like you talked about, the lead blanket. Very tiring. I mean, this might turn into a battle of attrition. Whoever has the most energy might win this. I don't know.
See if Dayton Coyle has prepared himself for that shot to start off round 2. Spinning back kick, huge by Dayton Coyle as he wings some more kicks, and it awards him a shot from Wilson Lopshire.
That is the problem with all those spinning techniques. You get up the back right there.
Big suplex by Wilson Lopshire.
Wilson got it locked in. He's got it locked in right now. That's it.
He's got it. Oh, and he's asleep, Chris Ryder. Wilson Lopshire puts Dayton Coyle to sleep in the second fight of our night here, Coliseum Combat 54. We are a B2 company, and Wilson Lopshire came to perform tonight.
And you could just see Dayton right there. He had a look on his face like, I'm not tapping to this again. And he didn't. He went out on his shield. He went out.
You're right. And that's one of the submissions, Chris, where it's not really a painful submission.
No.
You just kind of go to sleep. It looks worse than what it really is.
Exactly. People think this is a horrible thing, and I'm like, it's not that bad, you know.
And
you wake up and you feel like you've been napping for about 10 hours, which isn't a bad thing.
In the grand scheme of all submissions, I think that's probably the least.
Well, and I definitely
painful.
rather somebody get submitted like that than to get knocked unconscious. That does a lot of brain damage. You know, that submission did very little to hurt him in the long picture.
Definitely. You see him laying here. He's obviously a little dazed and confused, but he'll come back. He'll be up here in a minute. Like you said, Chris, he'd be feeling like $1 million. We've both been in his shoes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, too many times. You know, a lot of times the only thing right now is he's trying to remember exactly what happened. In his mind, he was just running through Dewey Meadow, and then all of a sudden, you know, like when you get blacked out, you're like, what was going on? Hold on, I was running out with a horse, and then like you wake up like, no, I'm in a ring. What happened? And you don't know what happened. It's like a dream, you know.
You are exactly right.
That might sound crazy if you've never had it happen.
That is exactly what you talk about. I've heard so many people that's been to sleep and they wake up and they talk about animals of some sort.
Yeah, I was petting my dog and we were wrestling, and then next thing I wake up. Yeah, you weren't petting your dog, buddy. You were unconscious.
An excellent show here by Wilson Lopshire,
Yep.
moving 1-1.
Yep.
Coliseum Combat 54 here tonight. We can take it to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
Got a round of applause for the sportsmanship with these two fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, at 21 seconds in the second round, your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke, the menacing Wilson Lopshire.
Fantastic win. He looked fantastic tonight. He was all over his opponent, knew what he wanted to do, get to the ground, and he was able to do that many times and won the fight.
All the way up with the same ones that was down from the jump. Day one, same ones been around when there ain't funds. Even got love for fake ones that changed up like they break one.